Welcome, Virgo. This is your general reading for the week of August 21st through the 27th. Take what resonates, leave the rest. We'll do a 9-card spread, past, present, future, with clarifiers. And oracle card, maybe an angel card at the end. Let's see what's going on with the Virgo collective these days. What's going on, Virgo? Spirit guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for assistance, for clarity, for Virgo's reading. Helping Virgo know exactly what they need to know for the highest good of all. Six of Cups. Very happy, fond memories, soul connections. It could be family, it could be lovers. Either way, they're soul connections, they're our soul family. And we always think very fondly of them. That's what you're doing right here at the beginning of your read. You also have the Ace of Pentacles. This is an opportunity to build something really, really substantial and important to you. This is the very beginning. This is the seed that needs to be nurtured. There's a lot of work that needs to go into it. You do not, it's not a given. Great card. Very exciting. Oh, the High Priestess. Getting in touch with your inner self, meditating, getting in your calm energy and getting the answers that you need from your highest self by getting quiet so that you can hear yourself. Ah. Beautiful. Six of Pentacles. Material success, stability, and balance, give and take. The Knight of Wands, passionate, fiery energy, wanting to move forward in a swift manner. The Queen of Wands, she's determined, she's sexy, she's charming, she's confident and cunning. Two of Wands, you're contemplating here, contemplating the future, holding the world in your hands. The Hermit, in your future and energies, that is isolation to heal. And sorrow in the final position, the Three of Swords. This is utter heartbreak and sadness, and you're curled up in the fetal position and it hurts really, really bad. The overall energy for this reading, the Knight of Pentacles. He's facing in the direction that he wants to go, looking at what he is desiring to move towards. And he's on his horse and he's heading in that direction, except his horse is just standing still. So it feels very stuck and like you're just at a halt. Let's see what's going on, Virgo. The base read, that's the Heaven and Earth deck, and this is the Santa Muerte deck. Spirit, what does Virgo need to know about this Knight of Pentacles that is just sort of standing there on his high horse? What does Virgo need to know, please? Thank you, Spirit. Justice. Justice. I should hold the card up so you can see it. Wanting to make things right. Balance the scales. Bring the truth. Clarity. Nine of Wands. Clearing the overgrowth. She has her scythe and she's, or maybe it's not a scythe, it's a, what is that called? I can't think of the name. Anyway, yeah. So she's whacking away at a bunch of overgrowth in the garden, in the fields, making a clearing, making a way. For new growth, no doubt. And the Ace of Cups, making the way for this full cup of love that also needs to be nurtured in order to bring this to fruition. This would be the beginning, the interest in a new love, but something that you feel has the potential to be, and the universe agrees because you have the universe's blessing should you choose to pursue this. This will fill you up all the way with something wonderful. It could be a person. It could be doing what you love. It's likely a person, but it really could be anything that you would wholeheartedly, that would just fill your heart. You know, and the thing that comes to mind is doing what you love, like for work, you know, that it's so rewarding to your heart, to your heart space. So put that right there. Perfect. All right, Spirit, let's move on and clarify this Six of Cups, this soul connection for Virgo in the recent past. What does Virgo need to know about the Six of Cups? Why is the Six of Cups here? Besides, it's fun to think about these fond memories, endearing people in our lives. Got a fire lit. Somebody ignites some passion, some love. Three of Pentacles, watering the garden, wanting to grow this relationship here, build it. And Temperance, balanced emotions exchanged. You see this as a very balanced relationship. Spirit, tell us about the Ace of Pentacles for Virgo, please. Ace of Pentacles in the recent past. And we have the Two of Wands. Opposing forces, decision to figure out which force to pick. Five of Pentacles. It's a tricky road that you're on. you needed to tread carefully here between this choice and this path. This isn't something you can rush. To take your time and step carefully. And this is about controlling your money, holding on to it, making sure that you feel in control of it. I mean, and it doesn't just have to be your money, it could just be your possessions in general. Being very protective and hands-on with everything. Okay, the High Priestess. What's going on, High Priestess? Spirit, what does Virgo need to know about? Why is the High Priestess here? Why is the High Priestess here? Deets, give us the deets. Strength, courage. You know, while some signs will dive in a little more readily, for others it can be a little bit more difficult. And I think strength is here, saying that sometimes this is hard for you to stop and go within and face whatever it is that, you know, is the issue at hand. Emotions, perhaps. Knight of Swords. Well, this talks about rushing in. So, and we have the Two of Pentacles. Kind of going back and forth, maybe between these two. All right, let's move on and look at the Six of Pentacles in the current energies. This balance of stability, this give and take, which is right under the Six of Cups, which is the, you know, the soul connection, give and take that you felt very balanced about. You got a lot of stability going on here in the current energies. The Six of Pentacles, Spirit, thank you. Transformation time. You've reached a culmination in your heart space, and now it is time to explore other areas. Eight of Pentacles, you're working on it. And the Three of Cups, coming together with friends in a celebratory fashion. Maybe some drinks involved. The Knight of Wands, right at the center of Virgo's read. This passionate, fiery energy. We're going to take that. Uh-oh, shadow energy showing up. This is something to look at. Maybe coming on a little too strong here. Knight of Wands can be somebody who can be not super reliable. They can be in and out, and you know, somebody who darts in and out of one's life, or in and out in some fashion or another. Kind of a playboy, maybe, kind of energy. Alright, what else, Spirit? What's Virgo need to know about this shadow and this... Oh, that was weird. It was like, yes, no. Not that one. Oh, but that one. Here we go. The Seven of Cups. Got a lot of choices. You want to pick the right one. There's several things here that would fill your emotional cup. And we have the Six of Cups again. You might be revisited or want to revisit this this person in your recent past, the Six of Cups, because here they are again. And it's a little bit distracting to you. You can't focus real well while you think about that. That's definitely one of your cups. But the devil's here. So we're going to have to get deeper in clarification with this. And I think we should do it now before we move on. What do you think? Okay, good. I'm glad you agree. The Star Tarot. Spirit. We need more clarification here with the devil, this shadow energy. What is the shadow? What needs to be seen? How is Virgo keeping themselves in bondage and holding themselves back? And what's going on? What is the fear? What needs to be addressed? Thank you, Spirit. Oh, it's a big deck. Hard to wrap my little short fingers around them. Oh, thank you. Very nice. All right, Queen of Pentacles, nurturing energy, mothering energy. This might be a mask of some sort because, here, yep, right here. And I was going to lay it right here as part of the pattern layout. So, wow. Surrounded by the devil is the Queen of Pentacles. I believe there is somebody that is coming under the guise of this energy of this nurturing, mothering, stable, good with her money kind of woman, you know, or man. I'm sorry, it could go either way. It's the energy that's important. But of course, you know, I tend to think of a woman because the mother nurturing thing. But that could be either or. So don't go by that. But this person is a real like caretaker kind of energy, and they make the other person feel very cared for, you know? And I feel like that's a mask. I feel like that is not accurate of who they really are. Who they really are might be this Queen of Wands over here, up to no good, disguising herself as the Queen of Pentacles. And I don't know if this is you or if this is someone you're interested in, or you know, this Six of Cups. Is this the same person from your past? Maybe they're not the same person anymore that they used to be. You know, the way you remember them is maybe not how they're showing up here, perhaps. That's just one way to look at it, but either way, there's some shadow energy surrounding. And one more. Oh, yeah, it's very painful, very hurtful, heartbreaking, just heart-wrenching. And it's current energies, and even though this is for next week, it could be happening now because the universe doesn't do time, we do. So, I mean, whenever you're seeing this, if this is making sense to you, give me a like. Okay. So, yeah, I'm sorry. This is a tough, really tough thing to be going through. if somebody's coming in wearing a mask, ugh, it just makes me like feel sick to my stomach. Because you don't know how, I don't know how, you know, how far this goes. Like how detrimental is this situation now with somebody who's not authentic, with somebody who's got ulterior motives. Or some terrible addicted energy, because the devil, the shadow, could also be addiction. If you're involved with somebody who you see as this, but they're being affected in a way that, if they're addicted to a substance or a different kind of addiction that's causing problems, you know, anything. It could be shopping addiction, it could be anything, you know. But there's some shadow energy surrounding this energy, which is coming in, at least showing up. They may not be this. Let's look at the I'm done with this anyway. I'm just playing with them. The Queen of Wands over here, Spirit. What does Virgo need to know about this Queen of Wands? Is this the Queen of Pentacles shadow? Is that what the Queen of Wands is? The Chariot. It's a card of victory. It is a card of quick movement forward. The Fool. New beginning, taking a risk. And the Six of Swords, going on a journey, in transition, already leaving one thing, you know, heading to the other, but not there yet. So yeah, this person, I mean, we've got two travel cards with an adventure card in the middle. So she is adventurous and willing to take a risk, like this Fool. And I don't know if this is the same person, if that makes sense to you. This person wants to go quickly. Could be you, could be your energy. You want to go quickly on this journey, this new beginning, this, you know. And you're already on the road. Spirit, why is the Two of Wands here? What's going on? What's Virgo contemplating in the immediate future? Two of Wands, please. The Nine of Cups. This is your personal happiness. This is what you're contemplating. And the Seven of Wands, but it came out in reverse. We're taking it in reverse. This is guarded energy. So you're thinking about letting your guard down for your personal happiness. That sounds like a good idea. So many people put their walls up instead of realizing, you know what? If I am going to let this in, I need to bring down my defenses a little bit here. And, very nice. The Ten of Pentacles. This is the culmination of the possibility of the culmination of everything you want. That's what you're contemplating, your love and your stability building that with your love, you know, life dreams, that kind of thing. Spirit, please clarify the Hermit going within, doing some healing work, isolating from the world, from something anyway. I should probably mention that the Hermit is Virgo's card. We have the Nine of Pentacles, which is about abundance. But in this particular deck, it's about abundance gone wild. This person is almost drowning in all of the lushness of the abundance. And so it's becoming overwhelming, quite honestly. It's like too much. Like you want to, like a hoarder has too much stuff, you know, like it's just too much and you can't get out. It's all these wonderful things, blessings of things, you know, neat things that we can have and accumulate in life, but it's like over accumulation. So with the Hermit here, that's kind of nice where, you know, the Hermit kind of goes in and gets in touch with what's important and streamlines and lives very simply to find out what's most important to him right now. Wow, clarified by the Hermit in this deck. Same thing, same meaning. Go within, heal, isolate. Wow. It's funny, you have this card of abundance and this card of overgrowth of abundance here. And now we have the culmination of the Ten of Swords. This is represents endings and painful ones at that. You feel completely pinned in total ruin. These cards are very much about transformation. They either have the moth or the butterfly on them, all the tens in this deck. And so there's this added sense of whatever the culmination is, you are done with it. This is signifying it is done and that you are transformed. You're already in flight to go to the next adventure or journey or place that you are meant to explore. So there you go with that. Wow, Virgo, you are being directed to get quiet and take some time to yourself, like a lot of time, more than usual. We're not talking like a 30-minute meditation session. We're talking about as much quiet time as you could have for as long as you need it, that you've got healing to do. It's one of the most healing cards in the tarot, but it's deep healing and it requires deep focus and isolation. There's been a lot of that lately in the reads for the collective. Spirit, next, please. We need clarification for this Three of Swords. Do we really? Do we really, though? It's painful as fuck. We don't want to do it. We don't want to face this. But we want to get out of it as fast as possible. Like the Queen of Wands energy above it. And all these cards that say, let's go, let's get out of this, I'm ready for a new beginning, I'm in transition now, and I want to go more quickly. But the Hermit is not about that. The Hermit is, needs time. It's not about speed. In fact, it is about speed in a way that it cannot be about fastness. You must take your time, or you won't be able to move on to what you're meant to do next. You'll just, if you don't do the healing, you repeat the same energies, even when they're, excuse me, if they're with new people, or the same repeating person coming back into your life, you know? Knight of Cups, this is very hopeful energy. That you want to offer, perhaps. And we've got Judgment. Judgment is about rebirth, being called into a new family. You can see the little baby Skelly being born in the little baby casket. And this is his new family. So, welcome to the other side, little fella. You're being called to, this is healing and rebirth. And a new direction. The High Priestess again, it's 2 cards away, right, just above. And that's about getting in touch with your highest self through whatever practices get you there. The fastest one I know of is meditation, to get in this energy and to hear the advice from your highest self. You have all the answers within. Everything you ever need to know is within. You don't need tarot, you don't need anything, any advice from any doctor or any, I mean, I'm not a doctor, I can't advise that for your health situation, but the answers for your evolvement, for your soul and for your spirit, you know, lie within. So that's what I have for you. The Emperor, yes. Your empowered self. That's where you are when you go into this High Priestess energy. And, you know, you accept that, hey, you know what? We have sorrows in life sometimes. Here you were dealt the sorrow card. We all get dealt the sorrow card. You're being asked to be hopeful and move on. Come forward to your next area in life and go within and heal and get in touch with your highest self to determine where you want to go next. It seems like this Queen of Wands might know a little bit where she wants to go next. You might have an idea of this already. Something that you're passionate about, that you're thinking about, like a new adventure, and wouldn't it be great to just get up and go? The thing is, you can't, wherever you go, you take you with you. So if you don't do the healing, no matter where you go, you're going to repeat the same energies, draw the same energies to you, because you got to do the work, the inner work, the shadow work. Why you keep attracting the same thing. So I'm not saying you are going to attract the same thing, but 6 of Cups is here twice, and there's some shadow energy around, and you know, it's a common thing that we all have done at some point in our lives or will do. So it's, you know, let's get Wisdom of the Hidden Realms Oracle cards. Oh, the little one's ringing the bell. Honey, you're going to have to wait. I'm almost done. We'll go in a minute. Go lay down. Go lay down. Go lay down. We'll go in a minute. Good girl. Thank you. Thank you for your patience, sweetheart. Thank you. They're so smart. They're so amazing. They read energy. I'm reading energies in the cards. If dogs could speak, they would put us all out of work, because they read energy better than anyone. They're so amazing. I should get a dog deck. If I could find one that I really like. I've looked and I wasn't thrilled. So when one speaks to me one day, I think that could be a lot of fun. Even to make a deck where you take pictures of dogs in different scenarios. and create your own. I thought about that. Create your own tarot deck that way when I wasn't really liking what I was seeing. If anybody knows of any, put it in the comments. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Bam. The High Lady of Love and Compassion. Reverence, kindness, consideration. Oh, she looks very proper. The High Lady of Love and Compassion. The High Lady. And I thought that would be kind of funny too if there was a deck where, there probably is, I just haven't seen it, you know, very 420 friendly, where, you know, everybody has some kind of ganja in the picture in one way or another. Okay, this is number 1, this card, so easy to find. It's not, because you got to get through the introduction first. Here we go. Okay. In the Ally, when the High Lady of Love and Compassion chooses to be your ally, she brings you a deep and meaningful message. She reminds you that only love is real. It is the sole, unconditional, and true power behind all means of manifesting out of the unseen into the material. Love's greatest creative power is ignited by the conscious action of compassion, generosity, of the heart, reverence, respect, and empathy for all living things bring you profound power to live a life of happiness and contentment. Love, compassion, and kindness to all must be the impulse behind your thoughts, feelings, and actions when your intention is to create a prosperous and abundant life. Unconditional love will be returned tenfold. The High Lady also reminds you that when she chooses to be your ally, she brings you evidence that you are loved. All manner of synchronicities align in your favor. Aww. That's good. That's really good news. If your question refers to a relationship, you're required to think of the other person and inquire what is in his or her highest good. Give selflessly without asking for or expecting anything in return, and let go. What is yours will come to you. Kindness always returns somehow. You will surely receive that which you give in more ways than you can imagine. Oh, that is so nice. And let's get, these are mindful messages. Mindful messages. Universe, what of these messages does Virgo most need at this very moment as they are watching this? What is your advice for Virgo at this very moment? These are sticky. I had to like, they're like gummy. Okay. Gosh, I should get a magnifying glass. This is called Loving Space. And it's a clock with a little heart in the center of it. I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must get there themselves at their own time. I can simply hold loving space for them as they go through their journey. A good reminder. High Lady of Compassion right up here, next to this broken heart, in between the High Priestess. So, yeah, it looks like some tough times, but you've got lots and lots of advice here on exactly what to do to get out of this and get healed. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. I enjoyed reading for you today. I look forward to reading for you again in the future. And be well. Thank you very much.